Welcome guys to episode 49 of our space exploration series. I'm Dgray and we'll continue with me doing the recording on Mixer and then uploading it to YouTube when it's done. So what I've planned on doing with this streaming and uploading to YouTube setup is doing a bit of base maintenance in between episodes, and then do all the cool things on YouTube or with the YouTube recording, so we don't spend a ton of time setting up outposts, fixing small railway issues and stuff like that we've done in the past on stream. So let's get on the way. Let's launch these two rockets into space and start to continue our production of science up there. Luckily, we should have everything we need. Do we have a ton of space pipe now as well? We do have space pipe. 1k. Might get a few more. Let's just get 2k of those. Do we already have 2k? That seems rather strange. Oh, because it didn't change. I forgot to save the setting. So that's one thing. That's something that happens once in a while. So let's just fill in a few, and then we'll bring enough with us up there next trip around, and hopefully we have enough. So here we go, to orbit. And while we go there, let's see if we can't get the rest built over here with our new setup. Perfect. So they're taking out, they're supplying everything over here. We should have pipes for our build we made last episode. This should get delivered as soon as the robots take him out of this place. And that means that this will start to work as soon as I request some, what's it called? We have inserters? Yeah, we do. Request some barrels. There we go. They are getting delivered, and these will now start to work. One thing I have been wondering about, if there's a different kind of productivity module that can work in space. That would be extremely nice, but I don't think we are that lucky unless the third one can be used in space. And I can't really see anything else. But look at this, guys. It's starting to work. We'll get the pipe soon, meaning that these will work. Meaning that we'll start to craft all the things we need over here. And then we can remove our old setup we have over here, making them at the moment. And I think I'll just... Oh, let's just check this works before we deconstruct anything. That's always a good thing to check. I'll just go grab some pipe. It seems it will take it a little while to take out all those items we have. Oh, as soon as you go there, it starts to take them out. That's just typical. Wonder what happens if you send too much cargo and there's not enough cargo in this. It might be something I want to check, but if not, we can always just double how much can land here. I think that would be a good idea to do, just in case. We can have double rockets deliver things. Copy you down here. So now we have two places we can deliver rockets from. Beginning built. So why are you complaining? Oh, it's just robots crashing. That's why it's complaining. And do we have any repair packs up here? We do. So that is fine. But on to this. They are all working. This one is working as well. Producing. This is just needs to request what it needs. Here we go. And then we should have this automated. This should be looping around, making all the different kinds of what's called visible light and UV light and whatnot. So let's just check now that we have that if we can continue on. We are right here. We're making the visible. Is this the visible one? We can make it with infrared. We can make the UV. We still probably need these two, but those look like they're a combination of the other ones. So pretty much just have to make the same loop we have right here to make those. And I think we can pretty much just copy this over and just change these out with astronomical laboratory. So let's just set up some crafting for those very quickly. Here we go. So in here, I would like to craft you, please. Request, not that many. As always, just request so many items, which is a bit annoying. It does seem like robots are crashing a lot more in space. But that's something we will have to keep an eye out for in the future. There we go, let's grab a few of these and see if we can't get it built. We can pretty much tear up this. You are not needed anymore. Those pipes are not needed. There we go. And then we'll go over and check. We have 50. Continuing along very nicely. And let's get down our roboports. Let's do a space one in case there's something different. There shouldn't be, but it's mixing up being nice. Lopi. What is it doing? Just give me a sec to check it. It should be fine. At least it is on my end, or is it just missing sound or something? That's strange. Well, I hope you'll tell me what is wrong so I can fix it. Because it seems like on my end that it's going through fine. With pretty much no delay. So yeah, let's do a copy paste of this and craft some of the things we need to continue. Is this the same size? Nope, it's bigger, so we need to expand it a bit. And we can just make it right next to this. That might actually be better just copying it over, just having one input. Or having two. Oh, can they be interchanged to whatever? UV to astronomic, UV data. So we can use all of them to make the other things. So that's something we'll have to look at as well. But before we get to there, Oh, great! It worked again. I don't know what that FTL is. I know it's what I use for when I'm streaming to a mixer, but I'm guessing it's something to do with maybe being on a mobile phone or something like that. But that is something we are learning along the way. Yeah, latency stuff. Okay, cool. So continuing on, we have this set up. We should probably get the blank data card. I don't think we have that yet. No, we have the observation frames. So now we need the blank data card to make these. Because this we are making. Then we need these, and those are quite easy to make, it seems. Let's just set up a blank data card over here for now. Let's see, blank data cards, and we need these as well. I thought we were making, let's see, blank data card for one. Request that. Then we just need the other one to be crafted. So let's expand out the platform a bit here to the north. And hopefully we have enough for all of this to be placed down. Seems like we do. Yeah, we still have 10k. That should be more than enough to fill this up. Fill the other one. Probably need to take some power poles up here. It seems we are lacking them quite severely. So there we go. And here. Let's see, we need those to be made. Luckily we have all we need for it. Means when these are made, they'll get delivered down here to this one, and then we'll have the blank data card. Unless I just remember I have to put this as an, what's it called? Check the network, since it has a byproduct that's gonna fill up the other things. Oh, we need to do cosmic water as well to fix this, and that has an output. Probably some contaminated water. So that's another production chain we have to work out. But let's set this one up first. Let's see if rough data is less than, let's say 500. It's always good to have some. You will work, and it's green. Good. And then we'll do an active provider right here. And give it a bit more room. It doesn't really matter now that we have a limiter on it. So let's just get all that built. Then the next part towards is getting it polished with this one. So that's cosmic water in some kind of machine. Which one is that? That is in decontamination facility. Have we set that up yet? I can't remember. Decontamination facility. We do. Oh, we have them right here. Just need to set up one more. Pretty much. I think maybe it's going to be the same setup as this. For that one. Need cosmic water in, has an output, so I can pretty much. There's two fluids, there's only one fluid, so we can do this one without the middle one here and have just change the inputs and outputs. So let's give that a try. Let's copy you, just down here for now until I find out where I want to place you. Let's remove the requested chest for now. Get that away. That one away, and that. And then we should have a pretty simple setup for this. We take the polished ones. They all need a short strip right here for these things, and then we can have an output down here of the contaminated cosmic water. I'm guessing it's used for something, not sure what yet, but I'm guessing we need to actively throw it out, since that's not going to be the or actually throw it into the network, since that's not going to be a limiting factor. Let's just put in these in between right there. So you need cosmic water out right here in. Empty that. Please request a few. Water goes in. You'll request the polished ones you need. There we go. And this one needs what's called, an active provider, since scrap has a chance to be made, so that will jam up the system. So connect you. So if polished is less than 500, I would like for you to keep throwing them out into the system. Yeah, just like this, and then do an active provider. That should make sure that this works perfectly. So where do we have it? Contaminated water. Missing barrels. Oh, that is easy to solve. I just like to get, not that one. Oh, just request some barrels. Doesn't really matter how many requests. Just make sure that it has enough. And we have run out of barrels in space. So let's set up one to craft barrels until we have like 100. Because I'd rather take them from... we could just craft them up here and then craft empty barrels. Until we have one of these full. Or 2 rows, and then the rest we can kind of get from the ground. That's a pretty sick speed. That is very nice. So now we have the barrels to get all this working again. At least as soon as it requests some, it seems a lot more is needed elsewhere. Or did I just put in... No, this is fine. Where are they all going? Oh, there we go. I was like, where are all the barrels going? But now this is working. This will keep throwing them into the system for us to use something, and this is limited to 500, and then it stops. So that should never overflow. So that's the next part towards the space science. So blank data card is pretty much just being crafted now, right here, I'm guessing. Let's see, blank data cards going in here. Quite a long production time, but that is completely fine. So that was the data cards. We'll probably also set this up. Red glowy stuff. Oh, over here. It's something that hasn't been released on YouTube yet. It's in a few episodes. I'll build it. But I did it last night on stream. I think you were here. Those are pretty much heating up or cooling down the fluids. We have fluids coming in, cooling it down to minus 10 degrees, using it in our hypercooler, cooling down to 100, using that to make our infrared observation frames that is needed for the science, and then funneling back the excess from here that needs in the first recipe as well. I've then set up a a certain condition that says this will only use the barrels if there's less than 1000 fluid in here. So it never jams up. So it's pretty much just producing these three things for science. But it look very cool. I like the animations of space exploration. So many awesome designs. So now we have the polished cards. Yeah, it looks very cool, very cool. So let's see here. We came from here. We're making these. These needs to be combined with fluids. So pretty much this setup with different things here. So that is luckily easy to do. Let's do a copy of that and place it right next to this. Let's just do it right here. Let's try that and get this built. And then we need these as the inputs. Let's see, they are needed to make a lot of things, not those. But we need to make these observation frames here, and don't think we need those. We need to make these three at least. So that is quite easy to do. Can I just get a few down? I might just do one of each and just limit it by a certain condition so we don't have two producing. How long is the production? 5.8 at 1 second. So we produce one every 6 seconds pretty much. And here we need 36 of those. So 36 of these. So we need 36 of these for each one. Oh, this is going to be such a slow production chain if I don't massively scale this up. But we're still in the learning phase, so that is just the way it is for now. So let's try this doing 3 different ones. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have low pi. I made that horrible mistake in the beginning that I only thought that space science was from launching rockets. But in space exploration, you can get it from just crafting. So I have quite a few planets at the moment just lined up. But I think we have uranium, stone, iron ore. We can just go check a look at the planet right now. This is a hexen. And see if there's any iron ore here. It'll just take a second for it to load since it's like it's loading in a new map. So we do have some iron here and a bit up here. So this is pretty much an iron planet, I think. At least to some degree. But we can cycle through these at some points. Doing the same with the coal planets. Asteroid belts, and then trying to build a new base there at some point in the future. I think that would be quite cool, but holy moly. What is being destroyed? Is it the bite that's going crazy down here? I'm guessing it's out here. Yeah, look at that. Stupid biters. I should probably go take care of that at some point if I'm not allowed to copy paste anything from up here. I could be. Oh, can I sneak it in like this? Oh, I can. I love robots. So please fix this. And then we'll have to sort these outposts because this is definitely not a sustainable solution. Here comes repairs. So let's hope that is taken care of. But back to this. This is working. Looping around, filling up with cold fluids. Oh, didn't I need cold fluid? Did I just completely mess it up? Yeah, I need it for this. What is that used for? Okay, I can't find that anywhere. Those are used. Oh, we need as well for other things. Observation card. Let's try and make one and see what we get with this. Yeah, I know we can't mix fluids, so I'll just do it like that so you don't complain. There we go. And let's try and craft this very quickly. I should have everything I need for it. And some inserters. Isn't that what I have here? Oh yeah, I need to combine them. Let's just go do that. We have enough scaffolding to fix it. So we need 3 of these. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. And this one, if it was the right one I made it in, probably not. Let's see, we need to make these. Oh yeah, that was in that. That was a mistake. Remove you. So let's make a cell with them over here. Take these. 1, 2, 3. Do our little inputs. Yeah, just do that. I think that will work just fine for our needs, except we are missing quite a few of these. But that is fine. So this is the wild one. 1, 2, 3. Here's some power poles for you. And then we need to fly some up here in a coming episode. So right there, and right there. Request, request, request. And now it should all be delivered. And we'll start to make these cards. Oh, they have different kind of outputs as well. So we have to manage whatever those things are. Let's just check it out. Junk data card is used to make this, that, or that. So pretty much getting a data card back in case we get one that breaks. Yeah, we'll fix that very, very soon. Connect less than, let's say, 100. Have a small amount of data cards. Let's just do 1, 2, 3. And then this one is the U of visible light. Oh, there's a ton of cards. Visible light. Screen. This one is infrared. And UV. Good. So now we can do this, that, and that. And put in active provided chests. So these will work until they are full with 100 of these, and these are just scrap we have to fix. That's quite nice. So now that is working, we are one step closer to having this done. Let's see. Now I need these, and that is what we're setting up over here. Is these 2 crafting. This is crafted some other way. Okay, so just need to craft a ton of those over here. That is luckily easy enough. So you go down there. So it wasn't a complete waste setting this up. I was just afraid that I made a huge mistake. But luckily I didn't. Let's do 1 stack for now. And give it some power. bit overkill with 2. We might want to change that a bit. And there we go. So now these are in. They should get delivered. There we go, it's working. And again, we have more overflow fluids. And luckily they're quite easy to deal with at the moment. Pretty much just connect these up. Do the same right here at the corner. Take our space pipe. There we go. So now this should just be working non-stop as long as they have blank data cards, that is. Those are probably being crafted way too slow at the moment. But that is fine. So that means that we have all of these, or close to. We have these 3. We have that one being crafted at the moment. This one is made in a gravimetrics laboratory. Not quite sure, probably something to do with gravity. So let's just set up the craft for that as the last thing this episode. And then we will continue with this in the next episode. So we are one step closer to having our science. Gravimetrics thingamajig. Hold your horses, please. There we go. That's a bit too much. Oh well, let's see if it won't work just like this. So they're getting put in. We'll have the gravimetrics laboratory. And then next episode, we will set it up with that, so we can make these. And then we can make the astronomic catalog, which we then can combine with more cold fluid into this. Oh, we get the data cards back. Oh, that is great. I was afraid we were gonna be stuck on that for a while, and then we have the thermal fluids we can cycle back into the system. Oh, we are very close to having our first science now. That is great. But I will end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you'll like and subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys.